friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Amanda. So today's video is a little bit different. We're heading to BUC-EE'S in Crossville, Tennessee. I want to try some of their breakfast items and share with y'all what those are like. So we're going to go into BUC-EE'S. We're going to kind of pick out some breakfast items to try, and I'm going to take those back home. And I've got a hot bag, hopefully, that'll kind of help keep that all warm. And we might need to heat it just a little bit in the oven if we have to. And then I'll try those things and we'll kind of see what we think about all of the breakfast items. So I'm excited to try this. We've been to BUC-EE'S before and tried their lunch type things. Never tried anything, you know, for breakfast. So I'm excited to take y'all along and do something different. So I hope y'all enjoy our journey there and what we find when we get there. So let's go ahead and head on to BUC-EE'S. Hey guys, so we made it to BUC-EE'S in Crossville, Tennessee. I'm going to take you inside. We're going to see what all goodies they have for breakfast and some of their store items and everything. And then we'll see what all we kind of choose. I'm not sure. I've watched some videos on what all they have for breakfast, so I kind of have some ideas. But I'm excited to kind of explore with y'all and see what all they have. So let's go ahead and get in there. So we're walking into BUC-EE'S here. I'm going to take you kind of through the store of all the various breakfast things they have. They even had the chopped brisket sandwich for breakfast, so I was kind of surprised to see that there, but that was pretty much the only lunch offering. They had tacos, the burritos, lots of different, you know, items on one side, and then they had, of course, lots of breakfast sandwiches here in this main area. This is where they typically kind of have all the lunch offerings, like where they do the, you know, actually cut the brisket and everything on this kind of like almost like a circular kind of area here. And they've got the beaver tots. You know, usually for the lunch they'll have those potato chip type things. And they've got a brisket egg taco and then just a brisket taco with no egg. So I feel like they actually have a pretty good variety. I feel like you can find something for anyone, like depending on your taste. So, and they, of course, with the cold items that they have as well, they have so many choices, like almost an overwhelming amount of choices. So let me know down in the comments below if you've been to BUC-EE'S, and if you have, what do you like to get there, snack wise, food wise, anything like that. Let me know. Or if you know, collect certain merchandise or anything like that, I'm curious. Because it does seem to be a really popular place to kind of check out and everything. And here they are making some of those brisket and egg tacos, which actually put a good portion of eggs on there, you can see. And of course, it's kind of fun to watch them make some of this stuff fresh and everything. And of course, this is the sweets case. So we've got lots of different, like, you know, cake type. That's like a Texas sheet cake there. There's like all kinds of different baked goods, cookies. You know, I think there might have been, I'm trying to think if there was a brownie. I know there was a lemon bar. They have some whoopie pies there. They had a red velvet, I think like a birthday cake, and a chocolate. They have some muffins. I mean, there really is just so much to choose from. Of course, they also have, I didn't film this part, but they have like beef jerky over to the left of this area. So if you really like beef jerky, they've got all kinds of flavors of that as well. I definitely didn't cover everything this store had. I really focused on the food aspect, but there's so much, it's hard to get to every single thing. So we've got some, like, I think that's refrigerated cookie dough, some sandwiches. I will say I feel like these sandwiches always look so good. I've never tried any of the cold items at all, except for, I think we might have gotten like a banana pudding, maybe, or something like that one time. So if y'all have tried any of these cold items too, let me know, because I'm curious, you know, if you've enjoyed those. Because I think they even have things like chicken salad, you know, all kinds of stuff. I will say that if you're traveling, this is like such an awesome variety of things. I will say, you know, some of the stuff I feel like can be a little bit pricey, but considering, you know, the aspect of, you know, having such a variety, and where, you know, you can really probably stop with your whole family and everyone be able to find something they like, I feel like that's kind of, you know, valuable as well. And I have to say, these salads also look delicious. I love a good salad. Like, I could eat salad every single day. It's so good. And then they had these keto kits that had, like, you know, boiled eggs and like diced chicken and some tomatoes and various things, and those looked really good too. I don't remember if I said earlier, but it is very loud in here, so I did decide to do kind of a voiceover for this. I don't have a microphone. I may look into getting that at some point. especially, you know, if y'all seem to enjoy videos like this. But since I don't have one, I knew that y'all would never be able to hear me because it's so loud in there. So I figured this would work best for now. And this is their fudge variety pack. They also have like where you can buy individual like fudge like at kind of a counter. And so they have that as well. They have some quick breads there. They have some individual, probably like their most popular, I bet, because they have a lot of choices over where they have the actual different fudge offerings. And then they have some cookies here. And they have all kinds of like candies, chips, you know, snack type things. I feel like just about anything you can think of. And there's the cinnamon rolls too. I did get one of those. And I'm pretty sure we've tried the cookies before. I think they were pretty good. We've never gotten the coffee. The coffee actually that I could find, I don't think they ever have any decaf. And everybody in our house only drinks decaf. And so those, you know, we've never tried that. So I don't know how that is or anything. But and we haven't tried a ton of stuff here. Just, you know, just a few things. And so I really did want to try the breakfast because we've never actually been for breakfast. And so, and I love breakfast food. It's just one of my favorite things. I love breakfast for dinner, whatever, you know, whatever meal, honestly, because I just love like all that type of food. And so I was very curious to see like what, their breakfast would taste like. And this is all their like pickling type stuff, like pickled, I think it was pickled okra. There was pickled quail eggs, all kinds of stuff. I actually was looking for the pickled garlic. I got that here one time and it was really good. But I asked them and they said they were having trouble getting it. So hopefully they'll get it in soon because it is really good. And some of these like jams, like the apple maple bacon jam, and there's another bacon jam that I'm going to show in just a second. Those sounded so interesting. I haven't ever bought any of those, but and I don't know for sure what I'd put them on, but they just sounded interesting. And we really love this barbecue sauce, so I picked up a couple of those. That's really my family's probably favorite barbecue sauce right now. So I wanted to pick up a couple of those. And these trays look so cool. I've always thought about getting them because I think they could be handy, especially sometimes, you know, we eat in the car when we go to my husband's doctor's appointments in Nashville, and a lot of times we'll just sit in the car and eat something. And so this would be awesome for that, I feel like. So one of these days I may end up deciding to actually get one because I've been thinking for a while. They just seem like they would be really handy. Either one actually would be handy, I feel like. And of course they've got lots of gummies. We're also going to look at the drinks here in just a minute. Like they had ices, iced coffee options, hot coffee options, and a really cool area where you can like fix, you know, your coffee to your liking, like with whatever creamer you want to use or whatever sugar you want to use. I think that's really awesome just to have so many options because like I said, it really does feel like there's something there for everyone. And then that way, you know, everybody can find something. Because I think sometimes when you're traveling with a whole family, that can be hard because of the fact that, you know, everybody wants something different. And so this kind of helps you with that. But we're going to go ahead and we got a couple more things we're going to see here. The glazed pecans and almonds and all that good stuff. And those always smell so good. But after that, we're going to go ahead and get into the taste test. So stay tuned for that. Okay guys, so we're back home. I've got all the hot food in the hot bag there. They actually sell these at Buc-ee's. They're only like $2.99. And so good at keeping things warm. But I also put it down in a cooler just to kind of further insulate it and hope that it stays pretty warm. I've got my oven preheating just in case we need to heat anything up. I'm hoping we don't because of the fact that I feel like it would taste fresher not reheated, but we'll kind of see. We'll get to that in a minute. The bag still feels hot. I feel heat, so that's good. So I finally got me a Buc-ee's shirt. This looks so cute. It says "Follow me to Buc-ee's," and I love that kind of vintagey look to it. So I've been wanting a Buc-ee's shirt for a while, and I finally sprung for that. I had some Christmas money, so I thought I would use that on some of this stuff. So, and so we also love the Buc-ee's barbecue sauce. So we got a couple of things of those. And then one of my kids really likes the gummy butterflies. And so actually we used to get these, if you've ever been to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, they have the old Smoky Candy Kitchen, and they sold those. I don't know if they still do. We haven't been there in a while, But so that was their favorite from there. And then when I saw that Buc-ee's carries them, whenever we go to Buc-ee's, we always pick them up a little bag of those, because that's, I think these were like $3.98 maybe. I'll try to put the prices of everything on the like the screen, that way that y'all know how much each thing was and everything. So so we got that, and then also saw some goodies in the like sweets area that looked really good. So we've got the cinnamon roll, and then we've got in here a red velvet whoopie pie, a chocolate whoopie pie, and then wrapped in that paper is actually a Texas sheet cake. It looked really good in there, so I've got those there too. And let me get that put back together. Maybe. There we go. Alright, so that's the kind of you know, non-hot items that we got. Didn't get a whole lot of that. Most everything was the breakfast foods. We actually kind of timed it to where the breakfast food was kind of also rolling into lunch, and so I did get a couple of lunch things too. But sometime I may go back, if y'all enjoy this video, I may go back and do like a whole lunch thing. So let me get the stuff out from the hot bag, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I've got everything out. We've got the Beast Breakfast Burrito, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, sliced brisket sandwich. We've had these before, it's so good. And we also have a turkey sandwich, the barbecue turkey sandwich is so good on that too. And then, let's see, that's another turkey sandwich actually there too, because different people had different requests for different stuff there. And then we've had these, like I said, we've had these before for the lunch stuff. We just haven't tried the breakfast yet. So the breakfast is what I'm going to be trying on camera, because that's the new stuff to us. I may, if y'all like this, then I may go back and do a lunch video too. We'll just kind of see, but I just wanted to kind of try the breakfast stuff since that's completely new to us. Let's see, I can't remember. I think I said bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, bacon, egg, and cheese croissant, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Oh, I've already said that. I think we've got 2 of those. And we got the brisket egg taco. So, so we'll try these and see how everything tastes. And then I'll put like I mentioned, the prices on the screen. All of them have it right here too. So like the brisket taco, this is the brisket and egg taco, is $5.49. And the biscuits, I think they were $3.99. And then the bigger burrito, this Beast Burrito, was $7.99. So yeah, and I'll put the rest of them on the screen as I go through. But they feel warm, but I am going to probably go ahead and pop them in the oven real quick just to get them like good and heated, like to make sure they're good and warm. And then I'll try them for y'all. Hey guys, so I've gotten everything heated in the oven just to make sure it's nice and good and fresh. And then I kind of cut me a little sampler platter here, so I'm going to try one of each of these things and let y'all know what I think as I try them. So we have the bacon and cheese croissant and egg, sorry, bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. And we have the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. This is that Beast Burrito, and y'all, that looks so good in there. I don't know if you can see it good, hopefully you can. It even has like I guess like the potato barrels. It has potatoes in it. Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. And then we've got the brisket taco. So let's try the croissant first. It's the bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. That is absolutely delicious. The bacon, I will say, is very salty tasting. So if you love salty tasting like that, you'll love that. Really smoky. And I apologize if you hear the coffee maker. It's brewing back behind the camera, so you might hear the little gurgles from that. But the bacon, egg, and cheese croissant, super good. I'll be honest, I haven't had a lot of breakfast sandwiches like with croissants, and I think I need to change that because they're really good. I usually like biscuits when I go for like a breakfast sandwich or English muffins, but that's super good. So next we're going to try the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. I can be a little particular about sausage. This sausage looks a little like, it kind of looks a little like McDonald's type sausage. Like to me, if you've ever had hearty sausage versus like McDonald's, it's just, they're very different. And so this kind of looks like the more McDonald's side. That's actually super good too. The biscuit's really tasty. The sausage does remind me a lot of McDonald's sausage, so if that's a good thing for you, then you'll like this. If it's a bad thing for you, you won't. But really good. Very curious about the brisket taco. I think it's just egg and brisket, not like, I don't think there's any cheese or anything like that in there. So we'll try that and see what that's like. That's super good too. I love their brisket. You get that nice brisket flavor. And then I love those eggs. They're really soft and fluffy. They're really good. So definitely recommend that as well. So everything is a win so far. Let's see. So I expect the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit to be very similar to the croissant, only, you know, with a biscuit. So we'll try that next. Really good, y'all. I love those biscuits. They're really tasty biscuits. I love a good biscuit. Of course, the best kind's kind of like homemade, but that was super good too. So next, or last actually, is the Beast Burrito. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it really good, but it's got all the pieces of hash brown, eggs, all that good stuff in there. Or I think it's their potato barrels, which is kind of like tater tots. So let's try this. So that's really good. All I really am getting though is a whole lot of the potato. I don't feel like I got any meat in that bite. I think it does have like sausage, maybe sausage and bacon, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of that in there, unless it's just the one I got, because you know sometimes it's hard to keep all those things equal when you're making them. But it's still really good because you've got those potatoes in there and the eggs, and I think there's cheese, all that good stuff. So it's really tasty. I'm pretty impressed by the breakfast. Really impressed by the breakfast. It is definitely not cheap. You know, I feel like, I think the Beast Burrito was $8. I feel like that's overpriced. I mean, for sure. But there's a novelty with BUC-EE'S that, you know, it's kind of fun to stop there. So, you know, for a once in a while kind of treat, you know, on a road trip, whatever, you know, it's definitely not a bad thing. You know, it's just one of those things that could you get a breakfast burrito probably somewhere else that would be, you know, cheaper? Probably so. The biscuits are a little more reasonably priced. They're like $3.99. I can't remember how much the croissant was. I feel like it was a little higher, but $3.99 I feel like is more on point to like where, you know, most restaurants biscuits are. But then I also am one person who likes to like use all the coupons and the mobile app deals and all that stuff like that. So a lot of times I might have like a buy one get one free. So you can definitely find breakfast cheaper somewhere else. But it's so fun to go to BUC-EE'S, get you a little something, try it. And I was really impressed with all of these. They all tasted good. So I would recommend any of these if you're stopping at BUC-EE'S and stuff like that. I also have the sweet things. I probably won't go ahead and try those today. Because I want to eat a little bit more breakfast. I had not eaten anything today yet, so I was like, I'm going to go ahead and have me my breakfast. I just wanted to taste test everything for y'all so that you can kind of see what it's like. We're all going to taste test it because I've just cut little bites off of each for me. That way that I could kind of let everybody try stuff and everything. So I'm excited to see what everybody else thinks about it. But I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. It's very different from what I a lot of times do, but it still does relate to food, of course, because, you know, it's all about like trying BUC-EE'S food and all that good stuff. And so I hope you like that. Let me know if you do. Like I said, I might go back and do like a lunch one sometime. They were just changing over to lunch when we were kind of wrapping up. And so they will, you know, like, I wanted to get this stuff home because I knew that if I kept trying to film some of the lunch stuff, then I would end up, this stuff would get really cold. And so I went ahead and just went ahead and headed on home. But I wanted to share all this with y'all. I thought it would be just a fun video and something different. So let me know what you think of it. But Thank y'all so much for joining me today. And like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, I'd appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't already, I'd love it if you join my YouTube family. I do all kinds of food content over here. I'm branching out into hauls and things like this too. So y'all let me know what you think of all that. But yeah, I'm excited to share this with y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.